Robert De Niro just unleashed another anti-Trump rant, and shocker, people are losing it. The Oscar winner has been roasting Trump harder than a Thanksgiving turkey for years, but this time, the fire is raging. What did he say? Who's furious? And is Trump already drafting an all-caps comeback? Buckle up. This Hollywood versus MAGA saga is about to get wild. But before we continue, we'd love for you to hit that subscribe button. If you're enjoying this video, just did that, we appreciate you. Now let's get back to it. When it comes to Donald Trump, Robert De Niro doesn't just speak his mind. He unloads like a full-blown Hollywood action scene. No filter, no hesitation, and definitely no apologies. If celebrity roasting were a sport, De Niro wouldn't just take the gold. He'd own the entire podium, giving acceptance speeches while still throwing punches at Trump. The man's verbal takedowns have been so relentless, you'd think he had a side hustle as a stand-up comic with a personal Trump vendetta. Over the years, he's called him a mutt, a fool, and, in a moment of pure cinematic glory, a total loser. Somewhere in Mar-a-Lago, there's probably a dartboard with De Niro's face on it, assuming Trump can figure out how darts work. De Niro didn't just wake up one morning and decide to go full rage mode. It's been simmering for years, like a slow-burn Scorsese thriller where you know something explosive is coming, but you just don't know when. Back in 2016, when Trump was still just a reality TV star moonlighting as a politician, De Niro had already launched his first attack, calling him blatantly stupid, and even saying he'd love to punch him in the face. Let's be real, that clip is probably someone's lock screen. Then Trump actually won. And instead of calming down, De Niro doubled down. Hard. By 2018, De Niro had officially entered his "I don't care, cancel me if you want" phase, walking onto the Tony Awards stage like he was about to deliver the most dramatic soliloquy of his career. He instead just declared, Trump. No build-up, no monologue. Just 2 words and a mic drop. The crowd exploded in applause like he'd just hit a buzzer beater in the NBA Finals. Somewhere in Fox News headquarters, alarms started, blaring. The clip went viral. News stations scrambled to censor it. Twitter became an all-out war zone. And somewhere, Trump was probably yelling "sad" at his TV while eating a well-done steak with ketchup. De Niro wasn't done. The next few years saw him turning every talk show, award show, and public event into a full-blown Trump roast. He called him a wannabe gangster, which, coming from a guy who's played more mobsters than the FBI has files, is saying something. A clown, a dictator in training. His remarks weren't just political analysis. They were what happens when you give an Oscar-winning actor a microphone and absolutely no filter. The world watched, half in shock, half in admiration, as he kept raising the stakes, turning every stage into his personal anti-Trump soapbox. Verbal demolition. De Niro didn't just criticize Trump, he torched him, launching into a speech so fiery it could have set off smoke alarms. Whether it was an interview, an award ceremony, or just him dramatically proclaiming from a balcony like a Shakespearean king, the energy was the same. Full throttle, no holds barred, peak De Niro intensity. Dressed in a perfectly tailored suit, he didn't hold back. This wasn't just another Trump is bad moment. It was a full-on takedown, the kind that makes headlines, fuels social media wars, and all but guarantees an all-caps meltdown from Trump himself. And just like that, De Niro turned another public appearance into a full-scale roast session. His speech wasn't just criticism, it was a theatrical takedown, dripping with the kind of energy you'd expect from a guy who has spent 4 decades perfecting mob boss monologues. This time, he called Trump the biggest threat to democracy since, well, Trump's last major scandal. He mocked his endless legal troubles, questioned his intelligence, or apparent lack thereof, and probably threw in a jab about the way Trump drinks water with both hands like it's a fragile family heirloom. The audience was hanging on to every word. Flashbulbs went off. Journalists scribbled furiously. And somewhere, a Fox News producer was already typing up a segment titled "Hollywood Elite Strikes Again." Then came the aftermath. Social media exploded. MAGA fans called for De Niro to be canceled, deported, or, if they had their way, locked up for disrespecting the office of the presidency, which last time we checked isn't an actual crime. But hey, give it time. Some Trump supporters even theorized that De Niro was just salty because Trump never landed a role in a Scorsese film. Meanwhile, liberals treated him like a national treasure, probably photoshopping his face onto Mount Rushmore before the night was over. At this point, De Niro versus Trump isn't just a feud, it's a long-running HBO drama with no final season in sight. And if history has taught us anything, we're just one more award show or late-night interview away from the next episode. The internet did what it does best, explode like a soda bottle shaken one too many times. In mere seconds, chaos unfolded. Reactions were flying faster than a reality TV challenge. The left? Oh, they treated it like the most groundbreaking speech since the Gettysburg Address. We need this on a t-shirt stat. The right? Let's just say their reaction was like someone insulted their grandma's homemade apple pie while kicking over their backyard Trump shrine. Team? More like meme team. They jumped into action faster than a toddler can say iPad. One tweet shouted, "Give this man another Oscar just for speaking truth," while another praised his Godfather-style takedown, photoshopping him into iconic mob scenes with captions like, "I tried to get out, but the Trump jokes keep pulling me back in." Trump drama. Pulled me back in? Hollywood practically erupted like a theater packed for a blockbuster premiere. Celebs lined up to endorse the roast, popcorn popping in sync. You'd think De Niro was leading a revolution, armed with nothing but his signature eyebrow lifts. Squint hard enough, and it almost looked like a new action saga was unfolding, the De Niro Chronicles, Trump Takedown. 12/26. Meanwhile, conservatives, oh boy, were having a meltdown so dramatic it made the great ice cream cone fiasco of 2010 look like a minor hiccup. Fox News went into full-blown panic mode, with anchors foaming at the mouth like a rabid chihuahua on a double shot of espresso. They dusted off the classic, "Hollywood elites are poisoning America" routine, because let's be real, that's what you say when you've run out of actual arguments. MAGA Twitter, DEFCON 1. They wanted him banned from every platform. Ironically, while half of them probably have Meet the Parents on DVD, and the best part? The attempts to take De Niro down were so weak, a high school drama club could have done a better job. "Washed-up actor seeks attention," they cried. Hilarious, considering he could outact most of Hollywood's younger stars with nothing but a nap and a cup of tea. "Stick to movies, buddy," they hollered, because of course only reality TV hosts are allowed to share political opinions, right? And the cherry on top? They went digging through his past films for a gotcha moment. The worst they could come up with? Rocky and Bullwinkle? Oh yeah, because that's the real stain on his resume. Then the politicians jumped in, doing what they do best, turning pop culture into a pawn for cheap points. "This is why real Americans don't watch woke movies anymore," tweeted one senator, conveniently forgetting that The Irishman pulled in millions of viewers, including, let's be real, probably them. Some even called for a full boycott of everything De Niro related. Uh-huh. Sure. Good luck convincing people to toss out their Goodfellas Blu-rays. And of course, Trump's camp couldn't resist throwing in a jab. His spokesperson called De Niro a bitter old man, which is hilarious coming from a crew still clinging to 2016 like a golden retriever puppy they just can't let go of. Trump himself? No official comment yet, but come on, we all know it's only a matter of time before he fires off an all-caps tirade on Truth Social about how De Niro begged him for a role in a movie. That's probably coming next, and naturally, every controversy needs a boycott, preferably one packed with unintentional irony. MAGA influencers quickly launched a Ban De Niro campaign, which is an interesting choice when Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, and The Godfather are sitting in their media libraries like old friends. But then liberals responded in the most predictable way, by binge-watching his entire film catalog in protest. making it the most awkward form of resistance since people started posting passive-aggressive Facebook statuses. And then, the memes. Oh, the memes. One had De Niro photoshopped into the Avengers lineup, standing next to Captain America with the caption, "We don't trade lives." Because honestly, who wouldn't want a Godfather meets Avengers crossover? Another had De Niro in a wrestling ring, smashing a steel chair over Trump's head. And before you knew it, AI was out here generating De Niro voiceovers, where he went off even harder than he did in real life, let's just say. The internet knows how to take a moment and run with it. Let's not forget Trump's history with celebrity critics. His responses have all the subtlety of a wrecking ball. Remember when he called Meryl Streep overrated after her Golden Globe speech? Classic Trump. When in doubt, go for the quick, childish insult. He's also labeled Alec Baldwin's SNL impersonations of him as sad, which, considering Baldwin's entire career thrives on being sad for comedic effect, feels a little off the mark. But hey, Trump's world, Trump's rules. As for De Niro, this feud could escalate faster than a bad reality TV plot. Who knows? Next time we might get a full-on celebrity death match, Trump versus De Niro, with each tweet turning into a fresh round of insults. At least it'd be more entertaining than a few hours of cable news. This whole feud is just part of a bigger, messier picture, celebrities and politics. It's like oil and water, except sometimes the oil gets really passionate and starts tweeting at 3 a.m. De Niro's fiery remarks are just the latest chapter in Hollywood's ongoing role as both political commentator and cultural lightning rod. Sure, a tweet from a movie star won't single-handedly reshape the political landscape, but it will get people talking. And in today's media age, that's about the only thing we can all depend on. Hollywood's influence on public opinion? Oh, it's real. We've seen celebrities move the needle, whether they're using their platform for a cause or, in this case, lobbing rhetorical grenades at politicians. You might not agree with every word, but a fiery speech from De Niro is like the world's most dramatic Instagram post. It sticks with you. And sooner or later, it'll be trending. But does his criticism actually change anything politically? Probably not overnight. But these outbursts matter in the long run. They fuel debates, rally the troops, and give people on the fence that little extra nudge to pick a side. In the end, De Niro's just another piece in the puzzle. Entertaining, sure, but not exactly solving it, and there we have it. Another round in the never-ending saga of Hollywood versus Trump. Will this be just another fleeting celebrity feud, a blip on the radar, like a reality TV star's approval rating? Or does it actually have staying power? Honestly, who knows? We've all seen these things fizzle out faster than a soda left open at a MAGA rally. Celebrities throw punches, the internet explodes, and then we all forget about it by next week when the next scandal drops. But let's not be too quick to dismiss this one. The combination of a fiery De Niro rant and Trump's inevitable, "I'm the best folks" response has all the makings of a long-lasting feud. Throw in some Hollywood liberals and die-hard MAGA fans, and suddenly you've got a political soap opera that could rival The Real Housewives. What's clear is that these celebrity clashes, while entertaining, tap into something much bigger: our society's obsession with spectacle. Sure, De Niro's words won't rewrite history, but they will stir the pot. Hollywood versus Trump. It's the political equivalent of an overcooked steak. Chewy, tough, but oddly satisfying to watch. Grab your popcorn, folks. This one's got more seasons than Stranger Things.